Hi,
Well,
Pop. Um,
hi, hi, good
is
evening.
there is there any timetable for Luca's recovery, and will he require surgery on that finger?
Uh, I'm sure there's a timetable of some sort, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. What did
He
you
just
see
broke it
from him?
yesterday, so it's going to be it's going to be some time.
What did you see from him this season? Did you see some progress?
He's become more professional in the sense of understanding the work that's necessary to become a pro. Uh, did a good job for that while when he went down to the G League in the bubble, was it? And he played for X number of games. It was really good for him to get those minutes. He's really a athletic, skilled player, but young, and needs some time.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Barbara Barker from Newsday.
Yeah, Coach. Can you talk about the job that Tom Thibodeau has done with the Knicks? I mean, they're back in the playoffs after a long drought.
Tom who?
The Knicks coach,
Oh, what was that last name?
Thibodeau. I had to
Oh, yeah.
scream over the whatever here.
I know a Tibbs, but I don't know a Thibodeau.
Tibbs. Can you talk about the job that Tibbs, you know him pretty well. Talk about the job he's done here and the challenge he had with this team and organization coming in.
Those of us who know him are kind of laughing, but laughing with huge respect because you just knew it was going to happen, that he was going to grab that group, challenge them, establish standards, hold them accountable, beginning at the defensive end. And it just makes you smile because you know it's going to happen. It's like night comes, after the day. And he went and did it again. And we're thrilled for him. He's brought respect to the basketball team and the organization. He's made it a winning culture. So he's been awesome. That was Tibbs. That was Tibbs.
All right. Up will go to Brian Mahoney from the Associated Press.
Thank you, Coach.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I hope you're well.
Thank you. Same to you. The way this season has been with so many guys in and out, injuries and the COVID stuff, are you finding that it's tougher to have a team ready, peaking at this time of year like you normally would like to? And the teams that do get in, whether you want them or not, is it more of a challenge than maybe we won't see the best basketball from certain teams that we may have otherwise?
I think there's some truth in all that you just exposed there in your questions. I think the first part, it's really tough to establish momentum like you usually would, because all of us have experienced it. In our case, having 5 or 6 games added at the end here, changes your travel and changes your lineups, injuries that we all have. It's been much more devastating to culture and to establishing momentum for sure for all of us. And I definitely think that, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. There's no way it can be the best basketball for all the teams. You need the full season or as much of it as you can. It can't be squished the way they've had to squish it. And with all the, COVID restrictions and things that have happened to this team and that team and the other team, it just changes the dynamics for everybody. So it's very difficult, because of COVID and the injuries to imagine that the basketball could be as good as usual.
Thanks. You just saved my story, I think.
I wish that wasn't true, but I think it is.
Pop, we got one more for you from Stefan Bondi from the Daily News.
Hey, Coach. I know you enjoy your yearly or twice a year trip to New York, but how different has it been during a pandemic?
Well, it's been absolutely the opposite of what one would usually experience. During All-Star break, for instance, if it was a regular season, there was no COVID. As you said, I'd be walking the streets and enjoying the city. But with our teams, it's been really difficult to establish the same camaraderie and culture that a lot of us have. Whether it's, having a lunch with somebody or taking the team to dinner or experiencing, introducing young 19 and 20-year-olds to their first oyster, or whatever it might be. You establish relationships with people and, get it across to your team that win or lose, they're your guys. And you can't do that the same with what we've all gone through this season. So it's made it very different for everyone.
Thank you, Pop.
You're welcome.